Jeremy.
Jamera.
From RC Militia, and we have an unboxing of the Losi 8T gas-powered 2-cycle engine Truggy.
Ta-da!
Unboxed. Wow, that was quick. Alright, so this thing is an absolute beast. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to go into any details about this and that or anything. I'm just going to give you an overview of it and kind of show you what it looks like, all that. You can do all the research and find out all the specs on your own. That's what the internet's for. So first thing to start off with, it comes with a 3.1 or 0.31 two-stroke gas engine. And let's go ahead and take the body off right now and just look at that.
Okay, while we talk about, let's talk about this ABC.
The ABC
it has this
technology.
sticker right on top talks about ABC technology.
ABC technology, I think, only belongs on a two-wheel drive car, not a four-wheel drive car. When I drove it with the Losi Mini 8 Truggy, I absolutely hated it. I felt like the car was trying to drive itself for me.
If you don't know what it is, if you're somebody new that doesn't
basically,
know
I'm going to show you this is what it does. If you hold it up and you move your car this way, your wheels are going to turn this way, and that's what it does. It just corrects.
It corrects you.
It corrects your driving, and
kind of keeps you straight more, but it didn't
tries to keep you straight. No, it didn't. No. It didn't. But well, I mean, we'll try it with it, and we'll try it without it in the running video. We'll keep it on, and then we'll disable it. So, the first thing I can say about the just looking at it, the engine. I mean, this looks like a total nitro setup. It just looks like it's a nitro engine that takes gas instead of nitro. And gasoline's always cheaper. Nitro's what? I don't even know, like $30 a gallon now.
We don't run nitro.
$30, $40.
A lot of people ask about it.
$30, $40 a gallon.
We don't run nitro.
No,
so.
And I don't run nitro because of tuning. This is where you guys are going to come in and say, well, this thing needs a lot of tuning. Yeah, it does need a lot of tuning. It's going to need a break-in period. I think you have to go through like 8 tanks or something with it, maybe. So Jamera's going to be doing the break-in. I'm not going to be doing the break-in. She's just going to be driving in circle 8s or however the break-in process is recommended for this. I know the break-in process is key for this engine.
So I heard that the engine is not very great.
Well, yeah. I mean, I told you the engine wasn't good, but I talked to multiple people, and they said if you break it in correctly, you're not going to, throw rods or anything like that, and just have your engine go to shit in a couple runs. I mean, I've heard some people saying, oh, mine went to shit after 5 runs. Well, maybe you didn't break it in properly. But I'm going to take the time to break it in properly. Well, I'm not. Jamera is. However the break-in process works, I don't know. With nitros, I used to drive in circle 8s, or I'd drive straight lines for a certain amount of time, or I don't know. It's been a long time since I've broken a car like that.
How about we ask them, if you guys, if somebody that's into...
No, I'm not taking any recommendations off of break-ins, because everybody's going to chime in with something different, so I'm not doing that.
Okay.
But it does come with a cool metal braided fuel tube. Let's see. The one thing I think that could be a downside to it, taking some time away from driving. But then again, it's also if you have electric cars, you're running with time anyway. So, but the gas tank is really small on it. I mean, very small. But I'm the only thing I can have to compare this to is the Losi 8ight-T, and that thing's massive. So I mean, this same thing may run forever on this little tank. I'm not sure.
And this right here is the exhaust. Right?
Yeah, it does come. It does come with. That's why this whole thing just looks like a nitro, but it does come with a dynamite exhaust. Well, it has to come with an exhaust of some sort, so because it's a gas engine.
We always do electric. Besides the Losi 8ight-T, I know
this is something you've never seen before.
No, I know what electric cars look like.
Yeah.
We don't really branch out, but this one was a must get. So it kind of pushes me outside my not comfort zone, but learning zone. So now I will learn more. And
let's mention the price. So
all right,
there was a big, huge. I don't remember who said it. It was one of the guys from the Radio Control Network that we are part of.
Someone casted the Radio Control Network in the sky like the Batman signal.
Yeah, it was like the bat signal. I don't know if it was Reed. I don't know if Chris told us about this. I don't know if it was Vasco. I don't know if it was Paul. It was. But regardless,
someone sounded the alarm.
Regardless, 4 of us from the RC from the Radio Control Network bought one. We got the who bought one?
Vasco.
Vasco bought one. Chris bought one. Reed bought one.
And we did.
So that's us. So 3 other people besides us bought one. And
did everybody get Truggies, or did other people get?
Everybody got Truggies.
Okay.
So and then I'm going to mention. I'll leave the link to be able to buy this in the comments below, and you'll click on it and it'll say out of stock because we bought them all. So
the price, you were going to mention the price.
Sorry guys. So the price, I got it for $269. I got 10% off on it. I think it was I can't remember the original price, but I got 10% off. Came to $269.
He calls me. I'm at my house, and he's like telling me about this car. That this isn't a brand new car. This has been out, but he says this car is on sale for $200. I can get it for $269. Normally, it's $800. I heard that. I didn't know what he was talking about.
And by the way, I wasn't asking permission. I was asking for advice because I don't ask permission when it comes to buying cars.
No, he doesn't have to ask permission. But he just like he telling me about it, and kind of what are we thinking? I was just like, stop talking to me and buy it already.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anything about it, but I know that $530 gap between what you'd normally buy. And,
these
and
are. I didn't.
You can fix anything for that much.
I didn't mention the regular price. The regular price was $799. I do believe.
So $800.
I know the buggy was a little bit more expensive. They also had the buggy on sale. The buggy is now gone too. They have a good sale on the Mini Cooper or something like that. So if you guys are want a 5th scale, and they have the 1/5 scale Mini Cooper, I'm not sure.
And this is the 1/8 scale, so the Cooper would be even bigger.
The Mini Coopers, I think it's a 1/5 scale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a 1/5 scale.
Yeah, we know people that not even 24 hours later went to purchase it. They purchased it.
Or they had purchased it 24 hours later. Then they got an email saying your order can't be fulfilled.
Nope.
So.
They're
Sorry to those guys who
gone,
missed out on it, but I'm glad we got it. And with the price point of it, I know people are gonna in the comments below. I can already hear it. The engine's a piece of shit. You're gonna blow the engine up. You're gonna blow rods. Yada yada yada. Who fucking cares?
You got a $530 gap to fix whatever you want.
Exactly. I could throw a $200 nitro engine in it and have it be amazing. And what's great about this is I could go nitro. I could go electric. And what's great about it is it's all based off the Losi 3.0 chassis. So everything is interchangeable when it comes to electric. These parts are not proprietary because these kits are probably discontinued now. So these parts are not proprietary just to this. I mean, maybe some of the engine stuff, but I mean, shit, you can buy that stuff anywhere.
Threaded shocks. Great suspension.
Aluminum threaded shocks. The suspension seems great, and I would expect nothing less from Losi. Their buggies and truggies have been proven to perform. I mean, for ages. I mean, I wanted a Losi buggy or truggy for a long time. They've just been out of my price point. And what's funny is the electric one that is still like $800 something.
There's still one out there that's okay.
And this was only $269. And get this, pull up that little guy right there.
All right, guys. We looked up the Losi Mini 8ight-T.
Yes. So
price.
There's this little car.
As of today.
Yes, this little car, little tiny parts to work on, stuff like that. We broke ours on one run, like you can see. And this is how much on the site?
$279.
$279. So I got an 8th scale truggy for the price of for $10 cheaper than a 1/14 scale truggy. So I don't know which one would you guys rather have for the price point?
Yeah.
I'm guessing the bigger guy. This, don't get me wrong, these things are badass
That's
too.
the one that has the ABC technology. That's the first time we used it.
And just for size comparison, I'm gonna go ahead and have you grab the Mugen.
Okay, so this is Mugen's 1/8 scale.
And I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the Losi buggy.
Heavy, by the way.
I'm pretty sure the Losi buggy is
about the same.
Actually, my Mugen is almost as heavy as this thing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Losi buggy I'm sure is about the same size as this. I'm guessing.
You think so?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of the Losi buggies.
Anybody that's got that maybe has the buggy, we'd love to see pictures of it.
Well, they don't have a Mugen to compare it to, so that's kind of a mute point.
Well, as far as like the size of,
I don't think that's gonna work at all.
Oh, well, apparently never mind.
It was a good idea.
Know.
It was a good idea, but I mean the tires are almost the same length from like the
top.
From the center of the tire to the center of the tire, like where you put the bolt on, they're almost the same length. But this thing, I mean, the chassis is about the same size too. But what's cool about the truggies and why I went with the truggy is because they're wider and they have more ground clearance. And I just think that's going to be better for the type of terrain we run on. And
you already have a couple buggies.
And I already have a couple buggies, so I was like, why would I buy another buggy? Even though I do love buggies, I kind of wish I would have bought the buggy and the truggy. If I had to do it all over again, I would have done that. And I would have made the buggy into electric for sure. Definitely. But, so, we know it comes with all that. It does come with, they do provide you with 2-cycle oil. It comes with the Spectrum DX 2E radio, which they're not bad radios. And then it does come with a 7.4 volt battery for your receiver. It comes with a 7.4 volt receiver battery pack. There we go. Don't know why I had a hard time getting that out. So
And the
it's nice.
sweetest thing, show them what they'll see.
It's nice they provided you with that. What?
They give you batteries for your remote.
Losi always gives you
That
batteries.
is cool. That is cool.
It's not that big of a deal. Losi
It is.
Okay, but Losi always gives you batteries for your remote, as far as I'm concerned. But
We're always playing musical chairs with our batteries, so that's really cool. So
Yes.
we don't have to steal them from someplace else.
yeah, and then it's always nice to get free batteries. But
Yeah.
it comes with some tools. Looks like pretty decent ones. Yeah. So, and what else am I missing?
There,
Starter box. Okay. I have no idea how the hell this works. So it comes with the starter box. Here it is.
There's
There
a
you
starter
go.
box.
It's big. Okay. That's all I know about that. So, like I said, the only nitro I've ever had is a Losi. Actually, it was a Losi. It was a Losi 10T Truggy, and believe it or not, I regret selling that like crazy. If anybody has one out there in almost mint condition and they want to sell it, shoot me a message below. I may buy it, I may not. I do miss the hell out of that thing. But you probably didn't want me to put that out there, did you? Buy another car?
It's all right. I know it's inevitable, guys. I don't even fight it.
Yes,
I encourage
but
it now.
this
I'm
thing
like
is
that
just-
little demon on this side that just like, yeah, buy
This
it.
thing is just it's a beast of a car.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to driving it and getting to know the engine and how to tune it and stuff like that. I know I will be hitting up Chris and Vasco. Everybody will. I think Chris would be the best one to go to. Chris from Hemi Storm RC. He'd be the best one to go to for advice because
Yeah.
I have no idea how to break in these little guys, and he broke in the Savage Octane, and
Works well.
I think it worked pretty well for him, and I think this is pretty much the same kind of motor that that's in the Savage Octane. So, with that said, I think that's about all we have to say about that. And yeah, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Anything you want to add?
I'm tired during the fall that everything's flavored pumpkin.
All right, so happy Halloween on that one. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.
Bye, guys.
Whoa!